Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. So this is important. We're going to do, I guess, I call them semi, but two small news reports. Where the fuck did that breeze come from? The fuck? That's weird. All right. Peace and love to everybody. This is an early show. Don't expect too many folks to jump on from the very start, but this is important. So we got people. Just want to do this real quick, and we're gonna get to teaching after these two videos. I just want to show you the bullshit that your government's trying to pull, because people that are getting deported out this country are not the ones complaining. They're hiding. All right. They're not out talking about it because you will get deported, right? So, and they're not out telling on themselves, talking about, I'm afraid to go to school, because if that, what Trump and his people find out, they will get deported. But the news people, the false news, the fake news is giving fake reports, not showing the face of anybody, but saying the children, the people are so afraid to go to school. They're afraid to go outside because Trump, he's going to deport them. Bullshit. And they're using people who are, get this, legal immigrants. So what they're doing is using Puerto Ricans and other people who actually moved here the right way, legally, that Trump is never going to try to deport because they did it illegally, did it the right way, right? But the news is trying to use a lie. They don't have not one of these people on camera complaining for themselves. The news is giving hearsay. This person or these people are saying this. Well, those little girl from North Carolina, she about this years old. We can't say her name, but she said this. Oh, that boy from Missouri or Pittsburgh, who's 20 years old, is afraid to go to work because Trump going to deport him. Bullshit. They ain't afraid. They ain't out speaking out. You why they ain't speaking out? Because I got complaining the fake news reporters talking about people who are legally here. If they got here legally, Trump is not trying to get after them. So they're not going to come on your news and report and say, we're scared, we're going to get deported. They not scared. I work with some people who came here legally, that got their green cards, United States citizenship, okay? And I see that they go to work with their head held high, and, and when I have worked with some, and since this has happened, they have not been, matter of fact, only one out of the workplace has told me, only one out of I don't know how many Spaniards, because you can call yourself whatever the fuck you want, you still a Spaniard, okay? Shoot. And the fact is, they not saying they scared, they happy. And here's the other thing, they embracing at the job, they was embracing their brother as if like, I ain't got to worry about telling on me, because he ain't going to tell on me because I got my citizenship. And only one has said something to me. I'm not going to say his name or anything. As a matter of fact, I don't even know his name, to be honest with you. But he's the only one worried about getting deported. And he's going to work. So these people are not hiding to go to work. They're not coming to the news to, even the ones that are scared, which is hardly any of them. All right? That are legally working. You hear what I said, legally working. Because if you got here illegally, you can't legally work. So these motherfuckers looking to deport don't have a motherfucking job. These motherfuckers looking to deport, except for very few besides that one. And listen, this is part of the reason why he's doing it. Trump's trying to get rid of people who don't belong here, all right? And there's very few that are scared, but they're going to work. And the ones that are scared will tell you, but they still going to work. But majority of them on these job sites have their green card. They got everything they need. They won't get deported. It's gonna be motherfuckers that illegally, and you'll hardly find anyone illegally working on a job where there's any Americans at, as they want to say, or my people at. You won't hardly see that unless they're legally documented, and only one. And listen, just so you know what I do, I work for 2 different agencies right now, and the agencies I work for, they find me work. They find me work that's supposed to be permanent, but sometimes the companies they find me work for, they can't even honor the contract because that's how rough it is in today's society. So when that happens, if I'm not working, I'm not working, and I keep looking, I keep calling, and I work for actually 3 of them. You know what I mean? And they find you jobs that are supposed to be permanent, but it doesn't always work out like that. That's how tough it is. All right, but I have got to sing on 2 different factories that I've done a good job at, happy with my work and everything. You know, they just couldn't honor that contract, and I even got extra money from them because they felt bad. But that's besides the point. But I use it for bills, obviously, and other stuff to take care of land and whatnot have you, and just common sense, man. What else I gonna do with the money? Trump don't. I wouldn't say Trump sucks. I wouldn't say Trump is good either. I'm just gonna tell you like this: Trump is giving everybody. All right, I'm gonna just go to you up front. There's no nice way to say it. Trump is giving all of the American people, although most of the people that's in America is not American, and they have no business being here because it was land that they stole. They shouldn't be here at all. Just being honest, because only the black man is supposed to be here in the United States. I'm just being dead honest with you, because this is our country, our land, and all y'all stole it. Y'all ain't supposed to be here. All right. However, and that's why I say Trump don't suck, because the fact is, as far as a indigenous man to this United States land, because this whole planet is ours, to be honest with you, but we talk United States, this whole shit is ours too. All right. It's one thing that we let the Moors live in that fake Africa. That was our fault, and we about to kick them out of that. We're about to kick them off the whole planet. They're about all y'all getting off the planet. Y'all gonna get stuck in reality where you're gonna be stuck in with all y'all problems y'all made, and y'all got to go through the same shit y'all put us through. Y'all, that's y'all punishment. That's y'all hell. All right, I forgive you. I ain't mad at you. I don't even care about all this shit y'all did, because I'm leaving. I don't even care. I'm leaving, dude. I know the key is to just fucking forgive y'all and say fuck it. Because the Matrix is more than what y'all think. I'm gonna get to it. But all Trump is doing what we want him to do. We've been wanted every single, including white people and everybody else out this country. We don't want y'all here. We want y'all off our land. We want our land back. We want y'all totally gone. We have the right to say that, right? You pissed. Y'all can't get mad at us because y'all stole this shit. Just keep it 100. Keep it real with yourself. Don't get mad at us. Be real with yourself. Because we being real with ourselves and we being honest with ourselves, we didn't go on with slavery. Some of us got kidnapped. The winners say most of us did not go in slavery. We simply got jacked. We got robbed. The King James Version Bible tell you we was going to get robbed. All facts. So we really don't want y'all here. Trump's just giving us what we want. I'm sorry. So if you feel that Trump sucks, then that means you're telling. Now, I'm not saying Trump's doing everything right. But when it comes to the part of Trump deporting people, if you feel he sucks with that, then you're really saying the indigenous people of this country sucks, because that's what we want him to do. We want him to get rid of everybody that ain't supposed to be here. We want him. We even want Trump to pack up his bags. We want Trump to pack up his suitcase, take his Nephilim demon son. We want him to take his AI robot, right? We want him to take even on the AI robot. We want him to take his whole crew. We want all the white and the Puerto Ricans and everybody to pack their shit. All the Dominicans, we want all y'all to pack y'all shit. We want y'all to get the fuck out of our country. We want the Africans to leave. We want the Haitians to leave. Well, Haitians are actually part of our country. But that's another story, because y'all are part of the tribe. But you Africans, y'all ain't us. We want y'all out of here. You Moors, get the fuck out. All y'all, we want y'all out. We've been wanting y'all out. How long y'all gonna keep robbing and stealing from us? Y'all literally, and y'all, listen, the news, the white people on the news is sitting there trying to say that you foreigners are complaining that Trump is going to get rid of y'all, but y'all are, they saying y'all reporting to the news. The fact is, y'all would never go report to the news, because the news would go call Trump and then send your ass up out of here. And the motherfuckers who are working on the job, which really ain't many of y'all that have jobs, because y'all got work to report a job, unless it's all a Spanish or Dominican or whatever, Asian, Chinese, whatever job y'all got is working with who y'all work with. Y'all can have fake socials and get paid. See, but the thing is that that's going to catch up with y'all. So after a while, y'all getting deported. Say no part of y'all trying to hide out. Don't come to your house. Y'all gonna work with your head up high. Y'all not gonna play about it. Y'all not gonna tell us that y'all ain't got y'all papers, which is smart. You better not tell me. Because I won't call Trump. I'll take over the border myself and throw your ass over the border head first myself. I'm not calling nobody. I'm gonna start kicking motherfuckers out myself. Fuck the bullshit. We could have been kicked y'all out. There's more of us than there is any of y'all. Just keep it 100. But anyway, the fact that these people are not complaining, you got white folks, which is really the news, who trying to go against Trump, complaining that he's deporting people because they are illegal immigrants. I'm sorry, just because the Democrats, shame on you, because I can't just put it all on the foreigners as much as I probably would like to. I don't know if I would really like to, but I don't think I would. But the fact is, y'all knew y'all come here illegally. But you Democrats, man, you guys are dirty because you had these foreigners come over here and you knew they were going to get deported. Y'all knew. Y'all admitted. See, here's something y'all may not know. The Democrats admitted 4 years ago, after Biden get in, I think it was the first year of his term, after the first year of his term, they admitted that they're going to have no choice but to let Trump back in the office. They admitted this. So y'all did this knowing, y'all, see, this is like some bullshit. Y'all did all this bullshit knowing he had to cook the mess. So y'all complain, right, about the shit he's doing. Hold on one second.
It says here a massive anti-ICE rally is underway with hundreds and others marching through the streets. Now, this is happening in Indianapolis, Indiana. At this time, hundreds and other activists are marching through the streets of Indiana, where a massive anti-ICE rally is underway, sparking a widespread outage. One person said, "Donald is destroying our country." Crowds of protesters are chanting, "ICE, stay the you-know-what out of our city." And say it loud, say it clear, immigrants are welcome here. Now, this come after massive ICE raids across the U.S., during which thousands of undocumented who are being detained by ICE officials. This is old.
So the ICE have been catching people along the borderline who've been stealing children, raping children. This is who they're catching, just so y'all know. They're getting all the foreigners who are legally showed up here, peace and love, family. And there's people who are illegally here have been kidnapping American children, raping them, putting them in the sex trade. You think the Democrats are going to let these guys in? Don't you think the Democrats had these guys working for them doing a sex trade before they got over the border? Why do you think Trump is getting rid of these motherfuckers? He's also trying to stop sex trafficking. It's a fact. They got it on the news, matter of fact. And he was Steve Wilco was out. He's still out with the people who's picking folks up and deporting them. He's going all over the place for them. We reporting the truth. And what's been reported so far from Steve Wilco on his show is that the government that didn't want Trump in there, the black state, the reptilians and all the other stuff, is saying that, this is what they're saying, y'all get this now. They're saying, or they're trying to say, I'll put it that way, right? That people are scared because what Trump is doing. But you motherfuckers knew Trump was getting in because you admit he was getting in. So this will be like the setup. Let's let these people in who's going to do sex trafficking with us. They're their business partners anyway. And now they're here close. They can run around the border. We put a law in, which they did put a law in that the cops cannot arrest them. They got to release them. They come and lock these people up and release them left and right. Since they've been here, since the Democrats let them in. Because they was there kidnapping kids. They have been tracking these people since they came here for the last 4 years. This is not something that wasn't going to happen. This has been going to happen. And all what Trump did was put it in action to get rid of these pedophiles from foreign countries that your Democrats let in here so that they can sit up there and rape more of American children. That's right. And they did everything they could. Partied everybody they could, everything they could to hide what they could, burnt down many of your houses and lands, burnt down many of their own lands and houses to hide evidence that ties to sex trafficking with kids. This is why all those places are burning down. The elite are burning the evidence, and anything that has to do with evidence or any place where a child was slept, if you know what I mean, with a person or did something to them in a specific building, they're being burnt down. They're burning them down to hide the evidence that they was molesting little boys and girls. They're burning down the evidence because the evidence will also show that not only that, but they had some of these foreigners delivering these babies. The evidence will also show that you got Hillary, Bill Clinton, Trump is not doing it, but if he is, he's going to sit there and hide it, protect himself. But I know he did go to one party, but I don't know if he did anything. Nobody said he did anything yet, but if he did, then we're going to throw Trump in there. But for right now, we ain't throwing Trump. But Obama, yeah, and his little husband, because Obama's husband is a man. We got the pictures to prove it. The motherfucker's a man. He got a bigger fucking sausage than Obama. The motherfucker got bigger head than Obama. The motherfucker's taller. In fact, Obama is scared of the motherfucker. He calls him Michael. He admitted on national television. You can't lie. This is stuff you can't make up. This is not something that's spewing out of nowhere. This is all cold hard facts. So the fact that they actually up there coming on this bullshit, talking about, oh, people are saying they scared. Woo, they are hiding. Oh, just don't get that. You're lying. These motherfuckers are going to their jobs. And when they don't have a green card or anything that's legally, they didn't get legally, they only telling the so-called black man. They only telling the so-called black man because they feel he's close. But they wrong. We not close to you Spanish people or your Spaniards because y'all stole the shit too. I'm sorry. We didn't want y'all to leave. We want all y'all to go. It's no offense. Y'all on our land and y'all stole our shit. We supposed to be telling everybody how this place is ran. We supposed to be telling y'all how much y'all supposed to pay us on our land because we are the landlords of this land. Facts. We supposed to be telling y'all how much y'all have to pay just to be on our planet on a daily basis. Facts. We supposed to make y'all work for us on a daily basis. This is our planet. Facts. Y'all ain't supposed to be here unless y'all come here to labor for us. Because if you look up Slavic, oh, here we go. Slavic more-ish. Oh, shit. Was slaves. Oh, no. Who are they slaves of? AI robots. And their so-called Lord God, the devil, their pappy freed them from the AI robots. This is why the AI robots keep throwing tracking them down from planet to planet everywhere they go to put them back in slavery. They had to roam after their master, their daddy devil, freed them from that AI robbery slavery that they had got themselves in from fucking with AI robots. This is fact. You can look this up. They even made a woman. Oh yeah, their pappy devil made a woman for these blackamoor men. Oh, out of his rib. Oh, you didn't know that was their story. You thought that was our story? No, because we were never made, never created. We always live from the very beginning. We the one that invented everything. We made everything. And even the earth, the whole galaxy, all the planets, all the rocks, all the diamonds, all the gold. We made everything. Everything came from a thought. In fact, the fact you had this makers, this is nothing more than a thought. Because this shit ain't even fucking real. Let's get with it. Stop the bullshit. So y'all ain't supposed to be here. But you got your news. Oh, they scared. Stop lying. These motherfuckers are not going to news and say they scared. They not telling the news they scared. If they really scared, they hiding now. So what y'all trying to do? Get Trump to reverse something that y'all don't like because it stops your sex trafficking? You gonna eat pizza with no pepperonis tonight? In other words, you having just a cardboard pizza box. In other words, there's no child coming with your pizza box. You're not gonna get to rape nobody like y'all been doing. Yeah, good job, Trump. Stop these motherfuckers from touching the kids. You shouldn't be touching the kids in the first place, you damn pedophile monkeys. It's a damn shame, because we know y'all the real monkeys. Let's be honest. Let's get with it. All right, now, we're going to go to the next section. So don't y'all believe that bullshit that's on the news talking about, oh, it's all scared of Trump now. Oh, they don't want to go. The children are scared to go to school because Trump are going to get them. Shut up. That's a lie. You white folks make me sick on the news. You, and that's like I said on the news. So don't y'all sit there and be talking no shit. You outside nations make me sick on the news. Y'all make me sick on the news. All you do is lie on the news. I'm not a bet man, but I was a bet man. I could bet $1 billion on consignment that you have to pay me. Period. That ain't these motherfuckers. I'm not showing up on your news report talking about they scared of Trump. Huh? I know they won't, because they'll get deported. They ain't stupid. You think foreigners are dumb? They were smart enough to take invitation to come over here, but when they got it, they realized they weren't cracked at all we thought it was to be. So many of them, the minute Trump was talking about we're going to see back the country, these motherfuckers are marching by the millions to the border saying, yeah, Trump, please send us back. America's not what we thought it was. Have y'all seen this on television? This is all cold hard facts. These foreigners don't even want to fucking be here. They want to get the fuck out of this country because America's so fucked up. And you white folks got the nerve. As soon as Trump announced it, these motherfuckers packed up their bags, their coats. Them niggas are like, we out here, Trump. Let's walk to the border. Trump's ready to send us home. America sucks. Man, I can't find a job. Man, I can't get no food. Man, the cops harassing me. Man, everything's wrong. Why is it so expensive? My country, I pay less. What the hell is I thought my country was worse than this. Damn it. Motherfuckers were happy to go back to their country. Huh? I'm talking about with a capital H, they were happy to go back to the country. They're not complaining that Trump is sending them back. These foreigners are more than happy to go back. The only ones that ain't happy to go back is the very few that got the jobs. There ain't many of them. And they'll be the first one to tell you, I'm afraid I'm going to get deported. But these weren't the ones that are afraid to get deported ain't the ones that came over from the last Democratic bullshit. These are the ones that's been here 10, 15, 20 years. They were supposed to get deported the last time Trump was in office. Trump missed them. And now they going to get deported too, along with the motherfuckers that they let into this country, Democrats. These foreigners, I'm not lying, you look this up. As soon as Trump announced he was going to send them back, these foreigners packed up all their shit and they marched to the motherfucking border saying, Trump, send us back. This place sucks. So stop it. Stop the bullshit. You want these motherfuckers in here to take jobs so that people can't keep the jobs or get the jobs so that they can't buy land or they cannot get their land produced, mass produced for food and buildings and for community for people who are trying to get away from the matrix because we don't agree with the shit y'all trying to do. So you got the news lying, saying these motherfuckers are saying something they ain't saying. That's bullshit. Now you got Trump telling the truth. Now I want y'all to see how, because what I'm doing here, I got some teaching to show y'all real soon about the matrix. We're going to get into that after this particular video. So if I was you, even if this video doesn't interest you, just stay on so that you get the matrix part of it, okay? All right? Now hold on. We'll do like this little interim thing so that you can kind of see it cuts on the movie sort of thing, and then we'll bring in the real what Matrix really is. Okay? I only do that to kind of spice it up, make it a little, I don't know, keep you interested really, because I know people don't have a large attention span. All right? So now that I want y'all to really understand how to get out the Matrix is why I'm going to show that part. Okay? Everything is always deeper than what any of us think. And then I got a phone call to make sense after this in this phone call so I can talk to one of my dear brothers. All right. So now he was live with us. He was alive with us too on Sundays. We don't go live every Sunday. We are supposed to. Sometimes we go live. It all honestly, I'll be honest. It all depends on how I'm feeling sometimes. Because sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. Sometimes it's not even that really. I just like staying on myself. Like I used to. Sometimes I just be. If I'm in my feelings, in my feelings or whatever, I just stay to myself, you know. And sometimes it's good to do that just so you can examine yourself where you're at in your life as far as how you're dealing with your situation. If you're dealing with them right, that's part of finding a way to escape the matrix. We're gonna get to that in a minute. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So now these motherfuckers White motherfucker, reptilian, look at his eye, glitching. Look at that reptilian eye just glitching. Look, glitching reptilian eye. Look at him, and he got the slit. He probably got tongue gonna come out of this
thing about the mysterious,
right? His lying ass. Look. And all he doing is lying. As soon as he start talking, he lying. You gonna know as soon as he say the first couple of words that he's lying. Now they trying to claim. They trying to claim that Trump is a big fat liar. I'm not saying that Trump never lied. I'm not saying Trump is great. Listen, you know they all got shit up their sleeves, so I'm not going to defend them. However, I do have to say that Trump is actually telling the truth this time when it comes to these drones. Trump has announced that they were nothing more than drones by the FC-7A, which is a government thing. In other words, the United States Army Marine guy that was saying that they were launching all those drones from off of one of their boats in the sea, that black brother told the truth. Because here's Trump saying the same thing. The FRC, which is Army, Marine. That's your Army doing shit. United States Army doing shit. He straight admitted it. But these motherfuckers couldn't tell us nothing when folks went. Now we know it was bullshit. They was lying to people. But he just told the truth. He said, oh, they were all just drones ran by the FCAA and other groups and individual groups. Now this guy's gonna say individual. He don't want to say groups because after he said it before, this is the second time he went on about this. He's cut out the groups because they told him to cut out the group part. Because if he says that, then that means Trump. Now he couldn't cut the FCAA part because he had to say that part. But when you start hearing certain group individuals are groups. These are legal groups of illegal groups of United States government because they're not legal. These are illegal groups of your United States government that are doing these things. They're illegal. They're not legal. What they're doing is wrong. Playing with zero energy to make planes disappear is wrong. They've done this, y'all. You doing evil with zero energy instead of using it for good is wrong. You government wanted to sit there and try to do the things that you wanted to do that is wrong. And now Trump has put you on front page. Do y'all know that Trump is trying to shut down their industrial black market building weapons? That's why people saying that what Trump is doing is a dangerous thing, because you don't think they want him gone? You know they want to kill that man. Just being honest, they want to get rid of him. They want to get rid of him because of what he's doing. He's exposing them. He's going to tear them all the way down, and he's going to rebuild a whole new government right on top of them. So the reptilians are losing power. But the problem is that you have to deal with his, unfortunately, peace and love, family. Unfortunately, Trump's stepson, who's a genetically modified Anunnaki Nephilim demon, because that's who's going to pass the office to. But that's another story, because we ain't here to talk about that today. But they are saying, oh, Trump's lying. Now, I'm going to just watch this news. Now, Trump has came out and said those are nothing but drones for United States government. The FRC, he named a couple of places. And these are your individuals, talking about groups, United States government groups who will let these drones all over the place, flew totally ridiculous and wasn't trying to tell you nothing. But the news is going to lie and piggyback off it and try to say Trump's lying. Now, watch this.
Drone sightings in New Jersey. We've been wondering about this. Take a listen.
After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy. As President Trump told me to make it very clear at the podium yesterday, this was not the enemy. These were simply hobbyists and the FAA who were doing these drones for research.
I was disappointed today, and that happens very rarely. I thought that they were going to say some things about what's going on and the different kinds of drones and the new reality and what has to change, and we got none of it. Was I just wrong in my expectation, or are we still waiting for the truth?
Yeah, I mean, just logically, good to see you. Just logically, that explanation does not make any sense. You know, did the FAA authorize the ones that buzzed Langley for 17 nights in a row, or the untrackable drones that infiltrated 3 U.S. and UK air bases for weeks? You know, why were the drones not affected by anti-drone technology? Did the FAA issue flight restrictions if they authorized this? If these were approved tests, why did the FAA, DOD, FBI, or anybody else, why didn't they tell us that for months? It's an absolute whitewash. It's sad to hear. I was disappointed we didn't get any true answers this time.
It's a story that dominated the headlines: mysterious drone sightings over the skies of New Jersey. The sightings then seemed to vanish just as quickly as they started.
All right, now the White House says they have an explanation for it all.
All right, I want to cut right to the chase. You believe what the current administration is saying, or are they not telling us the full truth about what's going on here?
You know, I think somebody put in Chat GBT, what is the answer we can give that's not a real answer, but shut some people up? And that's what it spit out. I mean, look, if you watch that entire press conference, everything was very Trump-esque, except for that ridiculous little briefing that they gave at the beginning. It was scripted. It was a bunch of words that didn't say anything. I don't really understand what the point of it was, quite honestly. It didn't answer anything. And by the way, for the record, every aircraft in the sky is authorized to be there by the FAA. So that's not news to us.
I still don't know why the FBI and local law enforcement weren't in the loop. Oh, it's, FAA authorized. There was research drones, which, by the way, begs the question, what are they exactly researching, and how come law enforcement didn't know what it was?
Last I checked, FAA wasn't running around doing a whole bunch of research like that. They're a very conservative agency designed to police our skies. There's no chance this was them doing that. I don't really understand why that would even be what is being articulated right now.
So what do you think it is? What do you think it is? What do you think they're not being transparent about?
During the drone panic in New Jersey in November and December, President Trump criticized the Biden administration for keeping the public in suspense about where the drones were coming from. Today, Trump's White House press secretary saying the mystery is solved.
The drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons.
The fact that they say, research, and other things. Well, what are those other things? Those are the questions that people have. We still have no answers.
The mayor of Belleville, New Jersey, disappointed in the latest attempt by the White House to explain the presence of the drones. At one point, the FAA even imposed a temporary ban.
The FAA 3 weeks ago was telling us when they did the ban that they have the authorization to shoot down and use deadly force. Nowhere did they say, oh, by the way, it might be us, or by the way, we do know.
Just come clean with folks. What's going on here?
New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer says now he has even more questions.
I'm writing to the FAA tonight to ask them, what do they mean by research and study?
Both the Biden and Trump administrations have reported that some of the drones were being flown as a hobby by private drone owners, and there was no threat from an enemy. Brian Boyd has more than 30 years of experience in intelligence and counterterrorism.
In a peacetime in our country, the real question is, what kind of research and for who?
Lights in the sky had residents up and down New Jersey captivated, even a little alarmed.
We had no idea. We were just kind of glued to the window watching every night.
Andrea Smith and countless other New Jerseyans reported seeing large numbers of apparent drones starting in November, some near military installations and airports.
Kind of jumping around a little bit and hovering.
By December, paranoia set in for many. Online, theories ranged from foreign interference to secret military action to UFOs. On Tuesday, the new White House press secretary weighed in with a statement from President Trump.
An update on the New Jersey drones. After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons.
The White House added that many of the...
Now look, he told the truth. FAA, your government and your army is the ones that were flying these things all around, all over the place, excessively. The news gonna say, well, how come nobody attacked the drones? Do you think the American people are stupid? He said to FAA, that is your American government. Y'all didn't attack your own drones because y'all was the one flying your own drones. Trump said that was not the enemy. It was yous. It was y'all. It was you liars. The same motherfuckers that do this and be lying every time you look to the left, look to the right. If you move your eyeball a fraction, they just told you 100 lies. You can't believe anything they say. And now they on the news. Oh, Trump, man. Now, Trump, I think Trump lying. He don't want to tell us they aliens. No, motherfuckers. You motherfuckers on our planet. You motherfuckers that will stay here. You motherfuckers on the news. You the aliens. We want y'all off our planet. Stop the bullshit. Stop the cap. Stop the lies. Just stop it. When y'all living inside the earth crust, when y'all hardly can't take the sun, when y'all underground, when y'all children, all these white and all these other nationalities can't take the sun like we can, we know y'all got to wear sunscreen. We know y'all like blood and all y'all food. We know y'all dirty secrets up. We know you are nothing more than alien demons. You are the enemy and all y'all must die. We know. You can no longer pull the war eyes news and sit there and say bullshit. This is why Trump told the truth, because even Trump knows y'all can't play us like that no more. But you reptilians are so stupid. See, now this one thing, man. They always this proves us wrong about one thing. Here's what it proves us wrong about. I want y'all to listen. They always said demons are dumb, right? But they always would say they dumb as if they're the same type of dumb. But now this proves that all demons have a level of dumbness. It ain't just a level of the hierarchy they go by. They got a level of stupidity. Because Trump's side, who is a different part of their hierarchy, had enough common sense to realize we weren't going to go for that lie. So he just said the truth, man. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all already know. It's the government. Y'all know it already. Y'all know it's the government. I don't see y'all fucking post shit on YouTube and all over the place. I'm on Twitter. I'm all over the place. Y'all know I'm Trump. Hey, I seen it. I know y'all know. So I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we flew them. Yeah, us FIA and all that government, we was the one flying them. It was for research. It wasn't for research, though. He lied about research. It was to see if they can get away with it. But he was smart to say research, but we know that's not the truth. But whatever, Trump, okay. But at least you may lie about the research part because that was a cold ball lie. We know you're lying. But you told the truth about y'all was the one that was flying them. So how can the reptilians got to be dumber than the tall whites? How come you reptilians got to be dumber? Because I know who Trump represents. How come y'all got to be dumber? Because y'all obviously are dumber than these motherfuckers. Y'all not smarter than them, because if you were smarter than them, you would have known not to tell the same lie over again. After Trump, which you already knew, let the cat out the bag, which is really the cat's been out the bag. We just confirmed, although it's been confirmed more than one time by plenty of channels, including mine, that y'all was lying. So he just owned up because he knew y'all was caught in the lie. But you reptilians, y'all try to keep the lie going when y'all already caught in the lie. You know what that's like? That's like the kid going in a cookie jar, and the mother walks in the kitchen and catches the child in the cookie jar, but the child then finishes dinner. But he wants a cookie? Oh, hell to the no. You stupid ass motherfuckers. I got to say, I'll speak for me. I'm insulted. I am deeply insulted that you thought we would go for a lie like that. My feelings is deeply hurt that you reptilians thought you could just say anything. You really think that people are that dumb? You might as well listen. Just please, reptilians, heavy up and go get trapped in that reality. You're going to get trapped in with all your problems so that y'all can play dumb on each other. But if y'all that stupid, that means motherfuckers are right. They say y'all motherfuckers move like y'all robots. Maybe y'all are stupid robots then, because that's what they say y'all move like. In fact, when you take a little lizard on the ground and you find it in the wilderness, it runs around as if it's almost like a robot. So maybe all y'all are some type of robot, you reptilians, because you lying like a broken robot. That's all I'm saying. So we now know there's stupidity to these. They got stupid. They almost have hierarchy levels in the demon world. They got stupidity levels because they so dumb they don't want to admit when they caught red-handed. That's like being caught when you're $1 million in your hand from out your neighbor's bank and you still inside the bank when his bank account in your hand, written on your hand, and his name and his money in the right hand, and you say you done steal his money. Man, stop lying. Let's keep going. I'm just saying, bro. This is ridiculous. They think that people are that dumb. You should be insulted too. They playing with your intelligence. Oh, hold on now. What just happened? Of course, they did something. I should know they were gonna do that. That's okay. I'll just run it back. So the Matrix. What is the Matrix? The Matrix is many things. And some things they show you him being plugged in, as to say he's learning. The Matrix in the body is a learning tool. The reason your body's learning tool because your brain works the body helping you learn. This is part of the reason I don't understand this still today. We decided to make all these planets. We decided to make all these things. We decided to come to this place and experience all this. This is what we decided to do. To learn because we know everything. We're always constantly learning, constantly creating, constantly doing a whole bunch of shit, which I still don't understand why the fuck we did this in the first place. I just tell you, we must have been bored out our fucking minds. Because I don't understand what makes us be in there in the ether telling what family why the fuck we want to create anything. I don't get why we did it. I don't know, but that's just what we do. We do create. I can't think right? Okay, you do create that shit. Because I know if I got a video game or Xbox or something, I'm not playing NBA 2K or NBA whatever year it was, no matter how I was when I played video games. I always made my own thing, my own characters. That stuff has never been enough for me. So, okay, we are naturally creating things, so I understand why we keep creating. But we didn't have to create this. We didn't have to create things that was going to turn that. That was not good on our part. But whatever. But now we're in this Matrix. The Matrix is showing you that at each step he has to learn. Please remove now, when he's learning, it's only going to show you he's learning how to fight. It's showing you he's learning that he's in a war. The Matrix is a war, but it's a war that you have to learn certain things. He's learning that everything is not what he thinks. And when he figures it out, he turns the page on them, like it's walking now, and then they get the ass whooped. You see? So the Matrix is also letting you know it's a learning process. But now we're going to fine tune it right here. What is the Matrix? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this brother give his take on what is the Matrix. Now, again, you have to forgive everybody. You have to let all the pain go, let all the sorrows go. You have to be willing to leave everything behind. You got to be willing to say, I'm not doing this anymore. I am the creator of all this. And I'm going back home with my family in the ether to be one with my family. Because up there, we are one. And I don't want to do this anymore. And then you turn your back when they lie to you and you don't go into the light. But that's another story. But you can't even get to that point if you have not forgiven. Let go of music. Let go of drama. Let go of all the pain anybody's caused you. Let go of the ignorance anybody's shown towards you. Let go of all the bullshit of our people being robbed and stolen land and stuff. These are things we got to let go. We've been holding on to this pain for so long of everything these motherfuckers did to us that it's time for us to say, yeah, we want our land back, we want y'all gone, but we want to let go of all y'all pain because we're leaving. Y'all going to get stuck in reality with y'all problems. We're going to a better reality without y'all problems because we want to let it go. We want to forgive and we just don't really bother with y'all. We don't hate y'all. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. We don't dislike y'all. We just want nothing to do with y'all. We don't want, wish anything bad on you. We just want nothing to do with you. In other words, y'all cannot exist in the angelic realm anymore with us. Y'all got to go to your own realm, and y'all realm, y'all deal with y'all problems. Y'all can no longer leech out for us and try to survive off of us. Now y'all need to go over there and deal with y'all problems because we don't want to deal with y'all anymore. We tried. We don't want to do it. Okay? That's not hate. That's an understanding. We got no business dealing with y'all. And y'all got no business dealing with us. Because y'all cannot live in peace. We can. So that means you believe you belong in a realm where it's constant war, constant problems, constant battle, constant situations, because that's what you want. That's what you're used to. So you need to be in a reality that's like this, and we need to clean up this reality and reality, be a reality which is nothing but peace, love, and harmony, love, and light. Because that's what we want. We can no longer sit there and be dealing with y'all because you are only hurting that you call the creator. You are only hurting the source. You are only hurting the people. You are only causing more problems for the Jellicoe. You're only causing problems for the 33-strand ether light beings. You're only causing problems for the things you like to call God, although we don't use that word because it's pagan. But yet y'all pray to us on a daily basis and call your pappy's name, and he's not us. He don't rule shit. He wants to rule shit. That's why he said to his son here, who's on earth at the age of 19, to try to rule shit and make y'all take the mark of the beast, because he don't rule shit. He want to rule shit. When we drop him and get rid of him like a bad habit because we fond to, as soon as he starts that mess, he's going to get dropped like a bad habit because his kingdom ain't going to last long. And he only gets what we allow him to have. So he's going to be screwed in the end of it. So he's still not going to rule anything. He ain't going to have a long time. He got a short time. That's why he's going to go so hard. So y'all can get mad as y'all want. We belong in a peaceful place. And the fact is, all the other creations that were made, and unfortunately, there were a lot of them that were not made by us, the evil ones, and all these other nations. We didn't make y'all. We wouldn't have made y'all. You know, angelic ones don't make mistakes like that. The fallen ones, the ones who kicked out of the ether, made y'all. And they got to go, so you got to go. Ain't my fault they did that. That's their fault. You can say that, aren't y'all know everything up there in the ether? And ain't y'all one? Don't y'all know? Okay, the scriptures tell you that we stopped observing, that we started noticing that they became prideful. So yeah, we had the war and we kicked his ass out. We did our part. He ain't supposed to come back over here and start. We even came down here to keep everything peaceful, and he came down here and started all the problem. He gonna lose more than I this time, buddy. First time we sent them packing. Then he came back another time, we sent them packing. The third day came down here with spells and witchcraft. And we fell for that. Our women fell for that because the man didn't fall for that. And then we had to come try to rescue their ass. And they still been getting worse and worse every year. What the? Hey, music, you ain't supposed to be playing no shit like that. That's music, y'all. That's not done on purpose. I'm about to forward this. Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, well, I'm playing on my channel. All right. Here we go. Everything. He's gonna lose everything. I'm gonna put it this way. He's gonna cease to exist. He's not gonna exist anymore. And as far as his kids and stuff and all that, they got to go to a place where they can deal with the problems they made and fix their problem they started without us. And the only way you get stuck in that reality is if you believe like them. And then that means you got to get your head straight too. A lot of people are fucked up. All right? Now, let me get myself off this screen. Hold on. And once I get myself off the screen, we'll go ahead and play this video. This nice brother's going to give you his take. Because he did a good job, by the way, on what the Matrix is. That's why I can do less talking. All right, here we go.
Peace. Peace and blessings. Greetings, mighty companions. I've got a question for you. How could you escape from pain and all limitations? How can you escape the Matrix that you have made in consciousness if you do not know you are operating in one? How can you let go of all the pain in the past that keeps on haunting you in your memory if you are not aware that you are being programmed daily? We have to bring awareness to the programming. What is the matrix? Everything needs to change. Everything needs to change in order for me to be happy. My girlfriend needs to change something within her in order for me to find my freedom and happiness. What is the matrix? You are the cause of all my pain and my suffering, and then you deserve punishment, and I am the innocent one. What is the matrix? Condemnation, blame, judgment, all forms of hatred, racism, fascism, sickness of the mind. What is the matrix? Blaming somebody else for how you are choosing to feel in any moment in time. You see, as soon as we arise from our sleeping dreams and we come into this level inception of the dream, which is still a dream, this is the waking dream, many of us refuse to plug our mind into source, which is the only solution and the only way that you are going to have an amazing, peaceful day that your true self, your higher self, your God self wants for you. But if we are unaware that we are just operating in the matrix with the program of the ego, which is to get, distract, distraction, not paying attention deficit, ADHD, ADD, not paying attention, not being in the present moment, pausing before you actually respond, not blaming anyone for whatever that is similarly happening to you in consciousness. That is the matrix. That's the ego. We all have the ego, but you must begin to actually take a look at what you have made and take responsibility for how you are choosing to perceive anything in consciousness, or how you are choosing to feel in the present moment about any event that you are experiencing, taking the power back from wherever you are, actually abdicating responsibility and giving it away to figures in your dreams. In order for us to wake up from the matrix, we must begin to go within. We must begin to turn the direction of outward into inward. You can never find the solutions to your problems outside of yourself. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of love, the kingdom of God is within. It is not outside. In fact, the kingdom of heaven is us. So whenever we seem to have any problems and you go outside for the solution, or you blame anything or anyone for the things that you are choosing in consciousness, you are literally being a magician. That is what magic is. You are relying on your own perception to solve all your problems, rather than turning inwards through a practice of meditation, mindfulness, true forgiveness, the practice of unconditional love that comes from source, not man or woman made love, which is conditional or bargained, or idolizing the body or something else in order for you to receive love. No. Alice in Wonderland will not find her way back home. Neither will Neo wake up from the Matrix or Trinity if they are not taking responsibility and being the dreamer of their dreams, the programmer.
Boom. Now hold on. We're gonna break this down real quick, because I do realize. Hold on. I gotta put that up. I do realize that this is talking about a couple of things too. So let's just jump in and time it real quick for those. All right. So you know how, let's get on the men, we'll jump to the ladies. Men, I start with the men first because we have it seems to be, for wrong than wrong, but it seems to be that we can handle harsh information better than our counterpart. So I'm going to start with you first, all right? If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. You correct me. Nobody's ever always right. All right. Now, we get ourselves into situations, man, whether it's work, whether it's a woman, whether it's a sport, when, as a man, you dealt with all three of these things, whenever time you deal with it, you have to deal with this as you is the boss. Your interviews when you go for a job is also an interview for your new employment job, your new job you be working at. You should be questioning him too, because there's many times us men going to work thinking the job is going to be this and that, but you didn't ask enough questions, and you find out that that job don't care about its employees. They told you one thing, but you're not getting paid as much as you was getting paid. But it was you that went for that job, so you got to be responsible and say, I'm the one that chose that job, so I got to fix the problem and find me a better job. Instead of me sitting here getting mad at my boss because he obviously ain't going to change, there's no point in talking to him. I had to go find me a better job. Because I made that decision, and this decision is not the right one for me. When it comes to women, you need to be asking them 50,000 questions so that you can make sure that they're going to fit your brand. Because if they're not going to follow your lead and your construct, they are wasting your time. So when you get hurt by these women, and there's many telltale signs, red flags, and I will say, I have to honor the fact, yes, men, some of you are right, that they do hide them very good. But there's still a red flag. If you dig hard enough, you'll dig up the flag. All right? So you need to be asking questions. Now, I'm going to give you some advice, man. When you take a woman on a date, first date, go for a coffee date. If she don't care about you, if she basically want a man for money, or she feels she has some type of personality that feels that I'm not worth coffee in this, she got an attitude anyway. That's not the chick you want. If you get a female on a coffee date and she can have a conversation with you and she goes good on that, then you take her to a second date. If she don't want to go on a coffee date, that's not who you want anyway, because she's not going to sit down and really try to see who you are. She's looking for a free meal. She can't afford to buy a meal herself at a restaurant. You got to start being smart, man. Women, when it comes to you, why are you going for these drug dealers? Why don't you go for the nice guy? Why are you picking this job that's going to make you work 80 hours a week and you complain about the hours you working? You picked that job. Peace and love. So that's your fault. You picked that job. Go find another job. You see, there's some things in life. When you pick a man and you get pregnant and his ass is gone, you should know he was going to be gone before you slept with him. You didn't do enough investigation. Women, that's your fault. I'm not saying the men ain't wrong for doing it, but you were part of the cause of the problem. So instead of you pointing a finger at that man that ran off and then help with the child, and yes, he's wrong for that, maybe take responsibility for your partner and how that child didn't choose to be here. And you didn't have to open your legs and lay down with that man until he proved that he was going to stick there with you. All right. Now, when it comes to us waking up, you know we chose to come here. That's our fault for choosing to come here. But you also know that we were warned not to come here. We were told not to come here. We didn't listen. Okay? We also was told this was like Mission Impossible. We were told we would have help. You were getting the help. You got spiritual help. You get help from your higher self. Even when you watching Mr. News, you're only watching yourself. I'm just another you in a different shape of a body. But I got the same melanin you got. I got the same DDA you got. If you 144, I'm no different than you. You just talking to yourself. Go ahead, ask me a question. You just ask yourself a question. You're only digging for an end. You start digging for an end, ask questions, and you start looking for folks that are like-minded because them people are just like you because they are you. So now you're getting the answers. And it's not the fact that this is obviously I came here to teach and tell y'all. I understand that y'all came here to learn, and some of y'all came to teach and tell the people and to break people of the chains of this matrix. Yes, that is true. But we have to understand that at the end of the day, you got to be careful what you ask for. And this is why I always say, well, why the hell do we do this? People ask, why the hell do we do that? Why do we even come here? And it's the one thing that I can be certain of that I can answer the question to is, what's the one thing you didn't know when you was up there? You never knew what's it like not to know that you're not using the G word because it's pagan, but sick conversation. You did not know what it was like to be all power. You did not know what it was like not to know that you are all power. You came down here to experience what it's like not to know that you are, for sake, we know the word pagan, so we're not using it, but for the sake of words, quote unquote, God. In other words, the top dog. You didn't realize, you did not know it was like not to know. You didn't know how it was like to walk on the ground. You never walked on the floor before you came. In fact, when you came here, you was floating still. Your foot never touched the ground. You would teleport one place to the next. Cell phone, fuck a cell phone. I want to talk to you. I just thinking you appear in front of my face, and I'd be sitting on your couch talking to you. I can touch you. You can touch me as if I was right there, but I'm not there. Fuck a self TV. Fuck a TV. He wasn't watching plain Jane TVs. In fact, you look at the first TV in the ocean, it's made out of stone. You think I'm lying. The first TV was made out of stone, and it worked. We wasn't watching this bullshit program your mind. If we watched anything, it was educational programs on how to grow, on how to get faster to your higher self, on how to grow your bellies quicker. We was watching motherfuckers airbending and shit, explaining how it was done. We was watching motherfuckers deportating over here, explaining how they did it faster than the rest of us. Some of us will probably take a half a second to go from here to here. He get his done in 1 millisecond. And we wonder, how'd you do it so quick? So we would watch his channel and study how they jumped there so fast. We could fly, some of us flew faster than others. So we watching TV shows on how you fly faster, how you take a 3-point turn the way he did it. Because we can do it, but we didn't do it as fast. You see that? So we wasn't into the bullshit. You guys watching TV, and y'all watching shit that takes wires. That Stone TV had no wires. It had no knobs. It had no dials. We didn't need no buttons to turn it on. It worked with our minds. We control it with our minds. You see, so we fell so low, you didn't know what it was like to come here and realize that you are actually the shit. Because down here, it seems like we not the shit. Right? But we the shit. And smack, you smell it. That's the shit. We are the buzz bees and above. We everything. That's good. But you got to realize that we got to stop blaming everybody for our problems. Oh, yes, they should have invaded. They was wrong. They did all that. But how many times you told not to come here? You came here anyway. Now we got to clean up this mess, and we are cleaning it. And they're at the end of their term where they're about to hand over to the devil's son. He's going to fast track them to Armageddon and destroy them, which is all really good for us. But we have to, really got to realize that this time around, please let go of all the pain, let go of all the heartbreak, let go of all the sad, let go of all the betrayal, even from your own people, your own women, men, your own women, our own women, men that betrayed us. Let go of that. Let go of all the heartbreak they gave us. Yeah, they on YouTube saying our black women, yes, y'all on YouTube saying we believe black men deserve an apology, and y'all apologize in massive numbers because y'all should have been apologized. Y'all been dogging the brothers out for so long. It ain't even funny. It ain't funny. And y'all get a no good dog y'all out. Y'all treat him like a king, and they'll get a good man, and y'all do him fucked up because y'all want that nigga who dogged y'all out. And some of y'all still doing it. Anyways, remember, we chose to come here. So yeah, they doing all this nonsense. Yeah, it's okay to expose the lies and give the facts. But for us to say this is happening to me because of that asshole, it's happening because, listen, nothing happens without you allowing it to happen on a higher level. You were told not to come here because we knew this would happen on this level. We didn't listen. So now we're dealing with the consequences. But now we're at the point of the wake-up state, the dream waking up. When you're waking up and you're getting out of the dream. And now you realizing, like some of you were saying, I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't want to, this is bullshit. Why the fuck this was a mistake, us building this place to come here. I just want to go back home. And that's where your mind should be. I want to let all of this nonsense that we decided to create, I want to let it go. I don't want to deal with it no more. I want to let all our creations that we made, I want to let them go. I don't want to hold on to it. I don't want to hold on to the mess. I don't want to hold on to the dancing, the women, the music, the money, the cars. I want to let it all go. I don't care about the 5P, $500 suit, $500, $5,000 suit. I don't care about the ties. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the car. I don't care about their primitive houses because we had better. What you dealing with is cow dung. The way you live is like cow dung. It's an insult to where you're supposed to be living.
We have the ego, but we are not our ego. We have the body. We have bodies, but we are not our bodies. The body is a learning device. It is a communication device for the mind. The body is a projection in the mind, not the brain. The brain is part of the body and it interprets to the body the message that is coming from another dimension, which is the mind, which the body's eyes cannot see. So how we escape all the limitations that we have is by plugging your mind daily into source through meditation and prayer and practice of forgiveness and kindness and shadow work and real psychotherapy.
So I'm going to break this down, right? Because he kind of... Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. I have to put myself... He kind of messed up, so I'm going to break that down a little bit. I'll bring it full circle. He is correct. The mind is not the brain. The brain that is in your head is not the mind. You are not the body. You live in it. Your body is a soul. You are the spirit. Spirit is energy. You are pure, unadulterated energy to the highest extent. And you live in these bodies that have to sleep to gain energy to hold you, because it can't hold you for long times because you are pure energy. Spirit is energy. All right, let's keep going. Now, but that means that you are living in your body and you are operating by using the brain. You sit inside of the brain on the pineal gland controlling the body. But the brain is not the mind. You see, the brain is a tool to operate this device you call a body, you call a soul. You see that? Your mind is out. Your mind is on a higher realm. The mind is the brain that runs, I don't want to say it like that, but just for sake of saying, is the operational, the mind is an operational machine. I'll put it like that. The operation behind everything that's going on that runs everything. Now keep in mind, there's only one spirit out there in the ether where we all are collective together. That means that we only have one mind. And that one mind in that collective, which is all of us as one, is communicating with our brains that you are inside controlling, giving you the help that you need to remember everything that you are now starting to remember. You understand that? So basically, you referring to the mind or mind hive or hive minds, right? Or mind collective or mind period. Y'all referring to us as one in the ether, as one spirit, one mind, one unity, one thought, one goal. So we are up there dropping nuggets on us down here so that we can remember everything that we forgot.
Therapy that you put your higher self, the Holy Spirit, the universal inspiration in charge to bring the answers and the healing in any relationship or situationship. That is what real therapy is. I don't want to take too much time. I could go on and on and on about this thing, but this is how we escape from all limitations. This is how we allow the ego to be undone within our minds with the help of our higher self, the universal inspiration. Some call it the Holy Spirit, the Eye of Heru in ancient Kemetic language. It's all the same, Christ consciousness. It is removing the blocks, lifting the veil so that your true self, the real identity, a son of God, the light of the world can be revealed. That is what miracle is. And miracle is a practice. True forgiveness is true perception, letting go of the past and being in the present moment. Letting go of the past and being in the present moment. Letting go of what you are not and remembering what you really are. We are spiritual beings having a human experience on planet Earth. And this is not us, but it can be used as a tool in joining minds. If you are using your communication device to teach fear and division and chaos, you are basically telling yourself that you are sick, and then the body will respond, cause and effect. If you need a one-on-one, one-to-one coaching sessions, clarity sessions, I'm a mystic healer. I was born to do this. I'll be happy to facilitate this non-dual teachings, high-level, esoteric, spiritual practice that will give you more peace. Peace is the goal. Peace is the condition. Forgiveness is the way we do it. True forgiveness. That means to look past all errors in the mind. That means to let go of all that is in the past that can no longer affect us in the present moment. That is what true forgiveness is. It means looking beyond the body to the truth.
Facts. So I don't think I could have said that better myself. All right, so let's get this off the screen so I can go ahead and do my statement. Let's get this out of here now. Good job, brother. If you want to know who that is, his name is Mental H. Mental H. Very calm teacher. Very calm teacher. And that's good. So, and we're very happy for Mental H. Now, so as I said, and as he said, to truly get out of this matrix, you must let go of it all. In other words, I stated before, I don't hate anybody. I ain't prejudiced, right? And I don't have anything against anybody. And yeah, and if you done something or done me wrong, no matter how much you done me wrong, I've been forgiving y'all. Whoever, wherever, I don't even care. Because it has no effect on me now. If I go through pain and cry a little bit, that's just some things if I ever do, that's something I just have to do. At the end of the day, something you may have to do. The whole goal is to let go. So if I forgive you, that means I forgot. Well, you don't forget, but I'm not going to throw it in your face, right? For me to throw in your face, it means I didn't forgive. For me to to hold on to a grudge means I didn't forgive. If I was to block somebody's phone, then I didn't forgive. If I was to not bring somebody a mail and they didn't bring me a mail 2 days ago, so I decided not to bring them a mail 2 days after, then I'm not forgiving. I'm not saying be a sucker and be a pushover. I'm saying we have to learn to forgive. We have to learn to let go. We have to learn to move on. We have to understand that this is not real. We're not here. This is not a real reality. This is just a reality where you come to learn and deal with the ego so you can get rid of the ego, because the ego has no place in the realm that we're from. You are an angelic being having a human experience. You're not human. And I keep telling you that. Our bodies ain't even human. Your soul, the body, is not human. Because unless you white, pink, Spaniard, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and all those other nationalities, your body's not a human body. Your body is an angelic body. And you are spirit, and you're having an experience. You, what they like to call God, except we don't use that word because it's pagan. How can you judge a people? How can you keep on creating more planets and solve all the problems in the universe without experiencing the problems yourself? And with that said, I guess that just brought some clarity of why we chose to come here. But damn it, man, I don't even like that answer. But peace and love. Because I still think it was a bad idea, but whatever. Peace and love to all of you. I appreciate you. I don't know why they're playing Nirvana. I'm glad there ain't no words. But I thank you so much for joining on with the channel. I have other channels. Please look and subscribe to them, because that one time when I put them on blast, although Trump's coming out and telling the truth about the same stuff that I already said, they had put me in YouTube jail for telling y'all that those were drones and nothing else, because that's all they were. They put me in jail for mentioning about what they thought or what they had plans for on YouTube jail. And when I went and did a lesson or even tried to inform people, there was some of y'all, there's a good, I only have 60-some followers on my other page. I mean, I have a whole lot of pages, but my one I have the most other followers on has 67 followers on. Now, this is almost 700 people on this channel. I know they fudge the numbers because y'all been told me I have more followers than what I think I have. On my screen, it's only going to show me 698. And those numbers change off and on purpose. They do it on purpose. So I really have no idea how many followers I have. I know that I'm blackballed. Okay? But here's the thing, is that it's time for you now to put everything you've been learning in practice. To put it everything you've been learning, it's time for you to put it into practice. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it sounded kind of off the way I said it. It's time for you now to really understand that you must, how they say, let go and let you, understand that you must forgive and let go of this whole reality. And you must be able to leave the kids behind that you have when you go. You must be able to leave everything, your loved ones, everything behind, shoes, sneakers, cars. You should have them yearning for it when you go. Part of the way they get you to come here is by using your family against you, by saying that you have a daughter, a son, your business, your money, your car, your house, your this, your wife, your husband, your this and that, the mistake you made, and all this other stuff, which is all bullshit. This is how these Cons been tricking you to come here, because the problem they got you is because you didn't let go. So since they knew that, they can use that against you. So you don't let go, and they turn around and use it against you. So my question is, at that point, who's the person that's the dummy? If you let all that go and you know it's bullshit and that we not here, the minute those outcomes show up to try to convince you to go walk into the light, which is a soul trap and a trap for you, a prison for you, you will never go or do what they want you to do. They will try to convince you harder and harder, but they cannot grab you. They can't take you and say, hey, we're going to make you go. We're going to take you with the feet. We're going to make you. They can't do that to you. They can't make you walk into the light. You have all power. They have none. They know it. If you wanted to, you could literally just kill them in that spiritual pot with a thought. You can make them not exist anymore. They are the most vulnerable in that area. Because a lot of you have not let go of all the pain and stuff from the past, your ex-wife, your this and that. I have who tell me I came back, oh, I'm going to rescue her or him. Man, cut it out. One thing that you will learn, and I've learned this, that there's no point of coming back for anybody you're trying to rescue people. Everybody must awaken on their appointed time. Unfortunately, there's some of you that have to do this all over again and again and again and again until some of y'all karma gets worked out, which is really fucked up. And some of y'all just really need to wake up and realize that you could have been left here 2,000 years ago. You didn't have to keep going through this. You chose to keep going through this because you believed the lie of the archons, whatever the fuck they told you, sold you, promised you, tricked you, told you that you made mistakes. How did it entice you to come back? You still chose it because you didn't have to. They can't force you to do it. You don't have to be here. You never had to come back all 2,000 times. You could have left after the first time. And that goes out to many of us. So this time, when your body says, I don't want to work anymore, because the body's not you, and you go, and you don't even get to the point of what they call death because we don't die. We go to the light room. I call it the light room, the holding place. And these archons come looking like your mom. They look like your pop, look like your uncle, your grandfather, your grandmother, your great cousin. Anybody you trust, your fucking best friend, anybody you trust, they gonna come looking like. And they're gonna try to convince you, try to make you feel bad, try to say that you didn't do this. That's why you went there for. You didn't rescue that person. We sent you to rescue that person. You didn't complete the mission. Didn't complete the job. In fact, you have a contract. No, the fuck you don't. We don't negotiate with energy terrorists. We ain't got no contract with none of y'all. We don't we don't have to agree for y'all to suck off our energy for another freaking fucking lifetime. Fuck no. I'm not doing your cosmic debt, your archon debt, your cosmo debt that you want me to sign on to, because that's not for me, because I have authority and power over you. So therefore you have to stop existing. And then I snap my fingers spiritually and you don't exist anymore. And therefore I turn my back on the light and I go straight back home. You could have been home a long time ago. You chose to come here. Be careful what you ask for. And now we on our way out. And they on their way down and falling. And then we're going to fix this earth for anybody who wants to be on the new earth. Because we are going to go back to stuff we was trying to do. The stuff we were doing, which is levitating. Walking, just going through walls. Just flying right through walls without a break. Flying, floating in the air. Deport over to one place to be in my friend's council, talk to him. And then blink of an eye, bounce back to my home that I built by thinking about it. I built the house by thinking about it, so it just existed. We're going back to doing everything we used to do on a high scale, where if I think it, it happens. I think tune-ups come up from the ground. If I think I want carrots will sprout up out of nowhere and say, you want me, sir? I'm here for you. We're going back to that. But you have to leave this world behind and let go and let you. Peace and love, y'all. I love all of you.